King Town, Assalamu alaikum, nigga, that's Ballet. Annyeonghaseyo. Oh, greetings, greetings, greetings. My name is Kaya. Welcome to Yeah, I Said It. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Say my own stuff. Sorry, adjust it. All right, grab your wine, grab your computer, grab your boo, grab your dog, grab your puppy, grab your Doritos, whatever you need to make yourself comfortable in the environment you're in to enjoy this video. You go ahead and do that. And I'm going to proceed. Right. So, yeah, first I'm going to start off by saying thank you for the new subscribers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Um, it's a little abnormal over here, but everything is good over here, if that make any sense. I hope everybody's having a amazing weekend, ending the weekend, starting a new week in a couple of more minutes. So, yeah. Anyway, I am here today. All right, so something it been bothering me, and I touched on it before, but not like I'm getting ready to go in right now. So we all know that I have been through a lot, right? And I met a lot of people, and not only people, but men. Okay, for some reason, women don't really like me. I don't give a fuck. I don't really like them either. In the end of the day, because growing up, you know, watching how women move, I just wasn't liking it. So that helped me be comfortable with being a tomboy, a feminine tomboy, not no gay tomboy. Okay, I mean nothing wrong with being gay. You want to be gay? That's fine. I used to dip and dab too. Hey, it was a phase. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so. Ooh, when I said that, I seen the dreadlocks and the light skinned woman. Mm. Anyway, so moving forward, I've always ran into this kind of guy, and I know this type of person and personality. And when I say guy, over here, we talk about what I've been through. I don't know what y'all been through. I don't want to talk about what y'all been through. I'm here to share what I've been through. Maybe one day we can get to the level where we can discuss what you've been through, but I don't have that type of platform where we're exchanging that. So basically, it's just me, right? Barking, right? Ruff, 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 ruff. Anywho, all right. I gotta get a new glass in a second, you guys. All right, so I kept watching this one person, and one thing about me, I can't stand. I can't stand a person who listens to what other people say. I don't really know how to respond to that type of personality because that's just like it's so much that come with that kind of personality and it's not good. Period. You feel me? And I ain't got time for that shit. You can go ahead, do what you need to do. But oh, let me write that down before I forget it, just in case. But I think I wrote it. Wait a minute. I did write that. But just in case. Okay. So I put 10 plus because, it's just spontaneous over here. One minute it could be one thing. I might say 10 or 15, and then it end up being 25. So I put 10 plus because it was over 10. So I put 10 plus, right? But anyway, so I'm used to this type of personality. It's like you stand out like a sore thumb. It's like once you study demons, meaning people, once you study these things, I call them things, I call them all kinds of shit, right? But once you study them and you start seeing them, it's like bam, bam. That's like an expert, like with bones and things like that, or people that know plants. They be like, oh yeah, which I can't. I would love to get to that level. Oh my god, I would love that, right? But you have people that's fluent with with things, and that's how it is with me with certain spirits. Because I done laid with all kinds of shit. Oh God, forgive me. I can't help it. I'm so goofy, but hey, it is what it is, right? But I have. Not only have I done that, I've observed a lot too. Because a lot of my lessons I've learned being observant and just watching people. And then being an empath, I still can feel it. So it's just like me going through that shit with you, you know what I mean? And it's like, damn. Whew. So it's just certain things that I don't have to go through because I already experienced it through somebody else. Yeah, go ahead, Billy Carlson and Black Magic. Y'all can use that in y'all seminar. Burning people. Yeah, I see you dropped out real quick, didn't you, bitch? You can use that for your seminar. And that ugly ass doctor dude, whatever his fucking mad science, that's what I call his ass. You can use that for your shit. But you see, it went from 5 to fucking 4 real quick. I know. Don't think I don't know. But you know what? In the end of the day, it's annoying. It really is. And what's more annoying to me is to see how fucking stupid people are. Y'all fucking people dumb as shit. And y'all fall for it every time. Like, it's crazy. I can't even see how Jesus agreed to even come here and die for die for us for real. I'm still trying to grasp that. I don't fucking get it. But I know one thing: I would never want to be that type of leader on that sort of level. But y'all, the fuck, y'all so dumb. Y'all fall for any fucking thing. The truth be dingling right in your face. Hey, here I am. Hey, hey, and y'all still don't fucking get it. But anyway, so let me move forth, right? Because we already know that they was all up in here, all up in this bitch. And YouTube, I got something for y'all too. Because I sure enough, I wanted to put this up here on the screen as well. And hold up, I sent it. Let me show this email real quick. Because I got to do this for documentation. Because whatever's going on, YouTube is literally a part of it. And if anybody knows some good lawyers, send them my way. All right. Make sure you send one where I can win. Guarantee you win. Okay. Because I ain't getting no money up front. Boom. That part. All right. So let me look for this. Hold up. My bad, you guys. Sorry. Okay. I got it. So I wanted to share my screen. Hold on. Hara 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 hara. Ah 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 hara hara. Put this over here. Share my screen with you guys. Share my screen. Hold on, let me take this off. Share this. So I want to show you guys how I said I was going live at 11:45 through StreamYard. 11:45 through StreamYard. And this is what this is what look at the time. Let's say 3:45 a.m. Ain't no way. I set it for 11:45. So that means StreamYard is also playing a part. So this has to be cohesive. So I just wanted to document that. Like, you guys are definitely harassing me as well. You're shadow banning me for no reason. I'm not out here talking about diseases and COVID and no bullshit like that. So there's no reason why you should be doing that. But you're doing it. You're doing it. Yeah, you're doing it. I set it for 11:45. When the fuck I start doing videos at 3 a.m. in the morning? Like, really? I don't think so, YouTube. I don't think so, StreamYard. I don't think so. But we're gonna let me moisturize my mouth. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. So I've dealt with a lot of narcissists. I've been raised by one, okay, and I was in a household full of them. You know, my brother, my two cousins, and my deceased brother. My father was one as well. So was his mother, and then he had sisters, which is my aunt. You know, I have cousins. So I have a lot of narcissists in my family. Okay, shady, all the above, right? So I just wanted to share because I didn't like how this person was acting because number one, I see that this person all of a sudden got eyes for me. I don't I don't want to say the name, okay? But I'm gonna let you know something, bro. Dude, scrapper, whatever you want to call yourself, whatever you want to be, okay? I'm not interested. I want to make that clear. And so you don't assume who I'm talking about without saying the name. I also will say that I don't give a fuck where a nigga from. You could be my neighbor. I don't give a fuck. Okay? And that's another thing about, I definitely know these spirits because they so strong in Philly. You feel me? I ain't interested in no Philly nigga. No nigga for that matter. But damn surely not Philly. The fuck? I'm chilling. And I'm gonna leave that like that. So you know the fuck I'm talking about your ass. So you and this skinny ass nigga trying to tap into my fucking energy. And I'm gonna say because when I was trying to do this video, after I wrote down all, which I had 15, but whatever else come to mind and whatever download I get, that's just what it's going to be. But I had gotten that, and while I was trying to put it in the StreamYard, I started, you know, having anxieties, you know, things like that. So somebody definitely don't want me to speak, right? So I end up, you know, doing my little thing, did what the universe told me to do. And like always, I take a little nap, execute that shit, wake up feeling lovely, even more saucy. You feel me? And that's just what it is, right? So let me take a little pull of my bomb. Oh, matter of fact, I seen young Pharaoh smoking the same bong I have. Nigga, you gotta open that joint up. You get your hash in the inside of that. You feel me? If you don't know, you probably already do because you smart, but then smart people don't have common sense. So you probably just cleaning it out, but you could turn that into hash. And I recommend boiling it first. Like when I get my next one, I'm gonna have to boil it because I just didn't like that rubber taste. It took a while to come out. And I said, oh damn, I done got some brain damage from that shit. All right. Okay, so the first one, okay. I call them, I don't call these people intellectual. I just call them, book smart, because this is how these intelligent people roll, and I used to have links like this. I had relationships with the same mentality. So that this fucking spirit is just like, look, I'm getting nauseous now. Okay, mama. So this spirit is like, look, my dog came and sat right next to me too. That's what I'm talking about, mama. Good girl. Yeah, baby, good girl. Niggas be chilling. Oh, he must be tired because normally I say good girl and he's right there. That nigga don't be playing like he be on my heels. All right, so let me see. I don't know how I be messing up. I be messing up. Anyway, so I noticed. Can I finish this video, Mama? Can I finish the video, please? What the? Oh shit! Oh shucks! Oh he's. Uh oh. All right. So the first one is all right, but let me keep going. Anyway, so I noticed that intellectual people use this tactic. They use this strategy every fucking time. And I always keep telling you guys, people do the same thing. Everybody goes through the same thing. We all go through the same shit, right? Just a different place, different level, different time, different person, different house, different environment. Is different, different level, but in the end of the day, it's being done. Huh? Anyway, so I'm like, damn, is this nigga? There, is this his way of trying to convince me to like him? Like, I just found like it was whack as fuck, yo. It was that shit was stank. Like, I didn't experience shit like that when I was like 14, 16 years old. Like real rap. But when I was younger, I dealt with older guys, and the older I got, the younger the guys got. But thank God, I was always blessed with, you know, okay, mature young boys. I mean, the old heads, the mentality was about the same when it come to maturity. And I ain't talking about a fucking conversation. A maturity level is when you see the level of a motherfucking anger, when they upset, when they under pressure, when they having intense conversations, when their integrity is on the line. That's what I look at. I don't give a fuck about your book, bitch. I don't. Cause it's all about teaching and learning. And anybody can teach anybody. Anybody can learn if you pay the fuck attention. You can learn from a dummy. You can learn from a handicapped individual. So I ain't the one to be barking that shit too. That's not how I look at things. But see, I don't look at shit the way y'all look at shit. I mean, that's why y'all all sitting there trying to copy. And the moment you think you copy something, I end up doing something else or looking at something else on a certain level. You know why? Because God is telling you that I'm not worth killing, you dumbass. Because just when you think you got something, okay, you just hindering everybody else from having what's supposed to be a blessing for everybody. But you wanted to be a fool and try to take a bitch off, take a bitch out. But let me tell you something, baby. I was born a fighter. And that's literally, if you've been listening to any of my motherfucking videos, I tell you how I came up in this bitch, set my hair on fire, fighting the devil, those thoughts, all that shit. Like, come on now, I'm beating up little kids my age. All kinds of shit, hurting them, hurting the ones that was bad, the ones that I knew that just wasn't right. And God was trying to get me to live, to learn from to learn from it, but then, I'm fighting between good and evil. You go through that. And I wanted to share a little gem too, how you know that you have a child that will be uh, special. Okay, especially when you're the type of parent that keep throwing them different things, giving them different things, and they utilize these different things. They might not stick with it, but that's how my mother was. For us, man, we had drums, we had not guitars. Well, it was like a play one. That was when we were younger. I remember playing with the guitars, keyboards, like the organs. I mean, I kept an organ. Um, like it was always something with a skill that my mom always threw out there. I will say something. I will say that about a little shady ass, stealing ass. You know what I'm saying? You're stealing, killing shady ass. You feel me? I will say that about her. So that was good. Skates, radios. I chose to take care of my record player, but I could have been scratching on that bitch. I chose not to. We could have been making music with that, but I didn't want to do. I always took care of my thing, because I knew that things had feelings. I always knew that as a little girl. That wasn't something I was fucking taught. That was just something natural for me, you know. Anyway, so let's start off with how these motherfucker father fuckers, how these book smart, because they not intellectual. Okay, I feel like if you're being deceitful and you think nobody can see it, that's not intellect to me. That's a fucking clown. That's a fool to me. But hey, one thing I loved about my gift and love about my gift is people really think that people like me don't exist. Like dead ass. Motherfuckers dead ass. God said, roll that tongue, girl. Dead ass. So you feel me? But they think that people like me don't fucking exist. But let me break this shit down, right? Let me take another slide. Hey, I gotta wash my glass. I gotta change my glass, matter of fact, because I've been drinking with this glass rinsing it out all fucking day. Hold on. Ugh. I was sitting on the floor. He just stopped. Hold on. Y'all better stop fighting. I know y'all not fighting. Yeah, go sit up in there. It cracks me up, boy. They be trying to fight over me, man. That shit, I hate that. I swear I can't stand that shit. All right, I had to get a new glass, y'all. Yeah. All right, so let me breathe. Here we go with the first thing. Let me breathe. Yes, it is mandatory that I breathe, y'all. I'm a nose breather. Shout out to all the nose breathers out there. But I'm a nose breather, so I'm like, but I know people been sending a text, tapping in, and I'm trying not to get mad because when I get mad, other things happen. So I'm just trying to try something different, play around with the energy. All right, so the first one is a lot of these book smart narcissists, they like to express how intelligent they are, how they're so good at this and how they're so good at that. And don't nobody really know how to do this like them, and don't nobody see things like them. Like nobody's on that level. And they need you to do that because one thing a narcissist wants you to do is surrender, and they want you to depend on them only to disappoint you, only to bite you in your fucking back. And some of them don't even bite you in your back no more. They stand in your fucking face and do that shit, yo. Fucking rotten ass niggas. But I see you, bitch. And we in the same, we in the same town. You can run into me all fucking day, bitch. I'm still not gonna like you like that. The fuck? But anyway, yeah. So moving forward. But yeah, they'll definitely, throw that intelligent card. But if you really start talking to them, they don't know shit. And one thing I learned being self-taught, I always talked about shit that I knew I was sure about. And I would do anything I can to change the subject, even if I had to get boisterous or belligerent, you know, causing cause and effect, causing issues, an argument, a petty argument, just because I didn't want to have no, I didn't want to hurt nobody's feelings and say nothing, or I didn't want anybody to know my situation because I already know that you're going to use it in a different way. If I would have expressed that, and then I would have had to fuck you up, and then I probably would have went to fucking jail for life for probably halfway killing your ass, if not killing you. Because back then I wasn't that nice. I'm still not. You feel me? But all that fucking playing in my face and like I just was, I would just, I don't know, I would just use that when I didn't want to um challenge anything educational. But then I said shit. I don't want to be around nobody that's talking that school shit. Let's talk hood shit. Or, but long as it wasn't ghetto, I still didn't like all of that drama and not like that. I still like to be classy. I felt like shit. I'm a woman. Whatever man I deal with, he's supposed to know all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I didn't mind being in my feminine energy. You know, especially not. I knew shit, but I just didn't know a book like too much about what the crackers was teaching in school. But that's God was telling me that was bullshit anyway. Just like the food, I was forced to eat outside of my mom abusing us. She went through her little phase. It wasn't a long time and it wasn't for years, but she went through a phase where we couldn't eat. That was our punishment. Like, what the fuck? This bitch crazy. She was just going through something, you know, whatever. But that still ain't no excuse to not feed your children, right? And I'll never forget that shit. Because I didn't even eat a lot. So when I was hungry, that's what the fuck I was. Because I only eat when I'm hungry. And meaning I fight the hunger before I actually surrender to it, before I eat anything. I could be hungry for 6 hours before I actually eat something. So that I always been like that. But still, like that shit wasn't cool at all. That was her expressing her hatred for us. Well, we ain't gotta be here. We didn't have to be. That was the thing. We didn't have to stay with her. But she knew once if she would have let us go see my father's side, we wouldn't have liked her ass. And we would have actually seen her for who she was. And she didn't want that to happen. So she isolated us from my father's whole side of the family. That bitch sick. But anyway, so moving forth, right? The second one is they like to put down and discredit others by touching on his or her flaws. That's like always, we got to use me, right? Say I used to fuck with, all right, anybody that know me know I love me some young boys, right? Right. So, and when I say young, I'm 50. So a 30-year-old is young to me. A 40-year-old, that's young to me. You feel me? So I said that to say, but I don't even really like 30-year-olds. But I'm just saying, I'm using it as a metaphor, right? But say this person, ooh, at 2:15. Hold up, guys, screenshot that. This person knows this narcissist, right? This book smart, but this person is not intellectual, okay? You know, their brain ain't all developed either, but they want to make a person, feel like, you know, whatever. So, hold up. Yeah. Happy. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe also. So, they like to, how would I say, I like young boys. Oh, yeah, well, young boys, they this and they that, yappa, do. And I'm like, hold up. First of all, I know a lot of young, mature individuals, like young boys, that don't cheat. I've been with young boys like that. But, I'm just like, hey, look, now that I know is my past life number. I get bored. I get, hey, things happen, but I'm not somebody who has a committed mentality, if I may say. I don't, it's just like, I just, I'm not into commitment. I thought I would be, but I'm not into that. So I just keep my legs closed. 8 years celibate. No, I don't date. No, I do not lay around with niggas. I'm not boo loving on the phone. I mean, I've had some young boys come at me, and they be coming at me, but I don't engage in that shit. I really don't. And so this person would make you feel like, try to throw in your face the bad relationships you had, because I wouldn't say a bad choice. You know, whatever I needed fulfilled at that need at that time was felt. So fuck what anybody else say. That's what I felt. That's what I fulfilled, and I felt good. I felt better, and when it was time to move on, I moved on. But I didn't feel suicidal. See, I had to move a certain way because, remember, I used to be suicidal. I've been birthed by two parents that are suicidal. My father was suicidal. My mother was suicidal. And if she get caught doing what the fuck, if anybody ever did an investigation on what I'm truly saying about what this woman did to my brother and her mother, and the little wicked little magic she done to me and other people, she would be in jail. But hey, I'm gonna let God handle her. Man, look, cause trust me, it's it's times where I just, for a thought just come like, just go to the house and just wait for that bitch to get out her fucking truck, minivan, or whatever the fuck you want to call that shit. Yeah, but I don't. God said, don't do it. And then I got to think about, how I wanted to kill her when I was a young buck. Don't do it. Just leave. Just don't be bothered with it. Just watch the chips. They're going to fall. They're going to fall. All I'm saying is, don't be on your deathbed thinking, I'm going to accept your apology, because I'm not. But you're going to give me what I deserve, even on your deathbed. And I'm not fighting your dumbass son, pissy ass son. He's going to be sick anyway by the time there. But anyway, we're not going to prophesy about that, right? I'm going to move forward. But anyway, this book smart clown does that. They'll throw in your face, you know, about how you had fucked up relationships. What? Man, if motherfuckers, trust me, I'm not a goody two shoes. And I wasn't. I wasn't out here hurting people, but I sure enough was, I was playing the shit out of niggas. I sure was. Yes, I did. And I didn't give a fuck about nothing about your money, your muscles, your looks, no, none of that. All I was worried about was fulfilling what it was that I needed fulfilled. I didn't give a damn about shit else. Period. And if I had to play mind games to do it, to get it, or whatever, the whatever, I did. So that is what it is. And we all play games, right? Ask Alexa. That bitch tell every motherfucker thing. You feel me? Everything. So, yep, Alexa. Motherfuckers, oh yeah, I got this type of technology. Okay, who do you? Motherfuckers, girl, you got two Androids? I sure do. First of all, I break phones. I'm not even good at, like, are you kidding me? So I was supposed to keep wasting my money. Nobody impressed with that shit. As long as I can talk on this shit. I don't even like this shit. I don't even, especially in public. I be watching people go. I be just looking like, man, these people dumb as shit. Like anything can happen. Okay, it's not nothing wrong with checking it, here and there. But goddamn, the whole fucking time you're out, and I just be looking like, hello, nobody's paying attention. It's crazy. It's just so fucking baffling. I just don't get it. But hey, in a way I do, because like the Bible says in Revelation, whether y'all want to believe it or not, I don't give a fuck what you believe. Hey, believe what you want, and vice versa. When I believe that shit, I mean, you see, you see it. If you see it, you read it and you see it. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, that's self-explanatory. I'm not an idiot like that. I don't sit there and see orange and say, no, it's pink, it's pink. No, bitch, it's orange. That is what the fuck it is. Period. That's what it is. All right, so the third one is pretending with his fake passion. He's looking out for you. Oh, Philly niggas good for that. God told me to write that. Because I was like, I thought I was only going to find 3 reasons, something like that. No, God was just giving me the download. I'm like, oh shit, we running this nigga whole MO on that note. But yeah, pretending to have a passion for this, for that. No, you just you just like that. That's what you like to do. You've been doing it. That's why you're so good at it. That's why you're so knowledgeable at it. Because that's what you like to do. You know, I don't see like a passion. I see it's more like anger, and you don't know how to express that anger because to me, what I see is you just can't get the women that you really want. So you hoping disaster so that these women can come begging to you. What kind of fucking sick mentality is that? That's undeveloped like a motherfucker. Like who does that? Who the fuck thinks like that? And I'm like, ew, this nigga is a idiot. First of all, when I heard what I heard in that video, that was that. Far as knowing, yay or nay, if a person is good or not. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, watch that motherfucker. Undercover kids like a motherfucker. Undercover gay nigga. Ass fucker. That part. Low nigga. Petty ass nigga. Immature ass nigga. Trying to hide that shit. You can't hide that shit from me. And then I think about it like, damn, I seen this nigga years ago. Standing on Broad Street near Logan by mistake. The fuck? Anyway. Woo! Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's play. I like this kind of shit. fourth one is Philly niggas is good for that shit. I just had to go back to that three. Pretending they good. The Philly niggas is phony as fuck. Like, oh my god. And then when I got to Florida, I'm like, damn, it's even worse. It just made me appreciate Philly niggas, but ew. And shout outs to the okay Philly niggas, but I ain't trying to lie. I ain't trying to lie. But hey, y'all good guys is getting overshadowed by the clown. That's crazy. But anyway, moving forth to number 4. Try to make you feel bad about your choices. Try to make you feel bad about, what you like. What makes you feel good by pointing out the bad things that happen. Okay, well, I done seen beautiful things happen and in the midst of that bad things occurred. But it still was amazing because something good happened in the midst of that. People came together, people met new friends, new lovers, etc. Right? But y'all always just gotta try to make somebody feel bad about the decisions that they made, how they eat, how they shit. Well, if you read the Bible in Revelations, it also says that God's children will not be getting sick from the poison, from the food, from all that shit that they doing. I mean, you read it, do you believe it? You heard about it, and you got curious enough to look into it. Did you read it? Did you see it? Did you hear about it? I mean, what's up? But they always try to make you feel like your choices aren't good choices. And if it ain't from them, it's bad. But if it's from them, it's good. It's real good. That's right. You doing the right thing. You doing the good thing, master. You feel me? Learning the same. I mean, you got to think about it now. If you hate slavery so much, then you should see the tactic. Boom. Let's go to 5. They talk aggressive to try to get their point across and sound persuasive too. Like, ain't nobody scared. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. It ain't making sense. It's not making sense. They need to say that in order for you to feel bad and agree to what the fuck they saying and how they saying it. Like, no, I don't agree, bitch. And you don't make no fucking sense. Out of all the people in the world, oh, you don't own it's just you the only it ain't nobody like you, which nobody's the same. I'm confused here. So it gets no better. Bitch, it get way better than your ass. Way, 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 way better. I see y'all a mile away. I see the plot as you're plotting. The fuck out of here. And I'm damn surely not interested in sex. I had enough sex to last me and your kids and your great great grand. And I said kids here because kids chew fucking paper. And if you undeveloped like that, I'm sure they doing some abnormal shit too. The fuck out of here. Yeah, I said it. The fuck out of here. Nobody's fucking playing. Like I don't fucking know. Bitch, get the fuck out of here and sit down. And that little boy that phone I called, Craig, he got something to do with that too. Matter of fact, I'm starting to think that that's his baby mama that answered that fucking door that's so sure she ain't gonna get out my house. Okay. I know. I'm just I don't give a fuck how long it takes. I just gotta do what God say do. Uh, Yeah. Anyway, number 6. He's good for you. He's always trying to make you think that he's the one. He oh no, he's good for you because you need somebody that they that's not materialistic. No, bitch. At the end of the day, I love good, nice things. I'm a Leo. Both of my motherfucking parents are Leos, nigga. I love I love nice things. I love it. Am I into contemporary? Yes, I am. Some shit I just won't pay money for. But goddamn, if I ever let a nigga tell me that I shouldn't like anything motherfucking nice, and I shouldn't want nothing that's fucking nice because the world about to fucking end. Well, bitch, that's on you. I'm gonna rock this bitch till the wheels come off. I'm not gonna sit there and go crawl under a fucking rock trying to do this and I'm going to do what I've been fucking doing. And apparently what I'm doing been good because y'all motherfuckers want my shit. So apparently I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm doing me. Ain't no nigga and nobody, not even no nigga, nobody. You feel me? Gonna make me feel that way. And y'all shouldn't let nobody make y'all feel that way either. It's fucking bullshit. Don't fall for that shit. Like what you like, and that's what the fuck you like. Period. Ain't no motherfucking way. That's why marriages don't work now. Because motherfuckers fall for that money. Find a way to make your own fucking shit. And then you ain't got to worry about looking at a motherfucker, or a father fucker, or what a kid fucker, undercover ass nigga, or whatever kind of fucker you are, or want to fucking be, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Okay? And I'm channeling it. So this is what it is. But the motherfucking ass sit there trying to make somebody feel some type of way. You're not the best thing. Actually, you're the worst. Because deep down inside, not only do you know you ain't shit, bitch, I know you ain't shit. Hey. And that's all that matters. Because if anybody else don't want to listen and fall for it and they want to continue to fall for that shit, that's on them. But I'm not doing that shit. And see, I am the one that matters. Because I have something you want. And you're not going to get it. Not from me. You got to go to God and get it yourself. I can't help you get it. I can just tell you what I've been through, my experiences, you know, but you can't force me to what? To be seen in God's eyes. You think killing me gonna help you step up? That ain't gonna work. You think people ain't watching me? And you think they're gonna let you after that? Hell no. Like, I mean, I challenged it on some other shade. Like, come on now, make this shit make sense. Then now number 7, the motherfucker, father fucker, whatever kind of clown ass fucker they want to be, want to try to make it seem like he can protect you. Oh yeah, because ain't nobody else gonna make you feel safe like me but me. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas like me and my squad, because I ain't got time for this, and I don't deal with this kind of this, and I don't deal with that kind of that. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. You're dealing with something because I'm picking up demonoid. So if it's demonoid, then something ain't right. So you can't be the shit, and you can't fucking keep me protected. God does that for me. You can get mad all you want. I don't care. And you know what? It's a video. I seen some girl in the sun, and it was so crazy. God was like, I don't know her, and I felt so bad because the fucking rainbow did not go across her face. My cousin took a photo of that shit too, and yep, and that shit went right on her chin. It did not go through her face. God know her because of the bloodline, but God is not pleased with her, and that's why the rainbow didn't go completely over her face. I ain't gotta use your picture, but bitch, I can talk about it. Yeah, God don't. God is not pleased with your ass, but the other bitch, God ain't know her, and I was like, damn. Okay, try to make you feel bad about what you do and what you don't. Okay, I already said that. So yeah, they try to make you feel, you know, real bad about things you don't do right. Well, did God say that? This book that they wrote, did it say that? Because I ain't see marijuana in that Bible. I seen liquor. I ain't seen nothing about don't do marijuana. Don't do. I mean, hey, I wasn't reading the study. I was reading it because God told me that reading it was going to embed something in my DNA. So I was forced to, and I went to jail to do it. And I pray that I would never have to go back. But hey, if it's gonna be what it's gonna be, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Meaning, if I gotta protect myself, then hey, that's just what it is. But am I going out here starting trouble and all of that bullshit? No, I am not. No, I will not be doing that. All right. So controlling. Number 9. They are very controlling. They oh yeah. That's like, on my channel, you know, I'm controlling, but I'm controlling in a good way. And you get up on my shit talking that bullshit, I'm not gonna just let that slide. I'm gonna control what type of conversations I want going through on my channel. But if you being respectful, then that's okay. If you saying something I don't understand, that is also okay because I don't understand. Meaning, I put what I do. I do this. Uh, I do star cross star. I do this, and some people might, you know, and sometimes I go like this, you know, and people think I'm cursing. No, I'm not cursing. That's not cursing. And I do the star, the plus sign, the star, and I'll do it all along, like this, you know. I'll do that, but it's not me cursing. It's not saying anything bad at all, you know. So when people don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Sorry. When people do that, that makes me think, like, what the hell? But other than that, you know, if somebody was to come in here and do that, I don't understand that. But if I sense that it's bad, I'll take it off. But other than that, I'll leave it on it. But no, you got some people that'll take my shit right off. I ain't gonna say the channel. I already did a video on it, and that's that. Keep on harping on that shit. All right, but yes, they are very controlling. You know, if you're not on the page that they're on, and they'll do a whole 360 on you. Oh yeah, we was all doing this, but now yeah, we ain't doing that no more. This is what we're gonna do. And who don't like it? You don't like it, you can get out. We could block you. That's the mentality. That's the undeveloped. That's the undeveloped. And I've never really dealt with niggas that had a certain type of head and forehead. I'm telling you, the mentality that come with them type of creatures is just crazy, unbearable, very sarcastic, do anything to hurt your fucking feelings. Vicious with the mouth. I'm telling you. Tell my damn play games. Like, get the fuck out of here. It ain't about no motherfucker playing games. You are a fucking joke. Oh, just because I don't play. Let me get to that one. Lies about why people don't like them or want to get involved with them. And then I got knowing he knows he's not shit. I don't know. I be flowing in. That's what it says. But yeah. This narcissist also lies about why people don't like them. Oh, they don't like me because, I don't play no games. You a motherfucking lie, bitch. I don't like your ass because I see right through you. You can run that shit on whoever else you want to run it on, and that's fine. You feel me? That's fine. But you're not going to run that shit on me. I don't give a fuck what you're saying. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Period. You putting too much energy into something that I don't give a fuck about. And that's real rap. Fucking nut ass nigga. I'm like, this is a fucking clown. Like, get the fuck out of here. Let me hurry up because I want to make my salmon. I'm about to have a salmon salad. Alrighty. And this is number 11. Make you think he's eye candy to others. Oh, oh, I can get other bitches and oh yeah. And it's vice versa, but we talking about me, and this is what I'm picking up from this individual, and they've been doing it, but it's just getting a little too much. And I need to sit this little motherfucking rat clown down because nigga never in a million years you could be the last nigga here. I don't give a fuck what you know. I don't give a shit about none of that. I don't like you like that. I don't even like you to be your homie. Not even in my circle. Just get the fuck, just stay where the fuck you at. Don't try to run into me. Anyway, but yeah, like trying to make yourself, I don't give a fuck. Let me tell you something. What I learned about me being a woman and being little, because I always been small all my life. In Florida, they didn't know me like that. You know what I'm saying? So they thought some of them thought I was on drugs. But I've always been small. I've always been skinny. I done heard all the fucking skinny jokes you can fucking tell. Okay? All all the skinny jokes. I've heard it all. Right? And they thought I was on drugs and shit. No. I've always been skinny. I've always been motherfucking skinny. And I said that to say I dealt with a lot of bigger guys. And niggas with muscles, they ain't got fucking dicks like that. I mean, I know, don't get me wrong. It is guys out there that don't. And then there is guys that do. You feel me? But I never really been attracted to niggas with big dicks anyway. I just never really, you know, it makes sense to me. For somebody who liked to fuck at that time. you know, and different guys, like, the last thing I need is to keep trying to follow up on something bigger and bigger and bigger when that's not reality. That's a treat. Anything outside of that is just average, okay? Let's be real here. So, yeah, I'm being honest, you guys. All right, so 12. Try to find things in common with you, especially when they know that you into something that they're into. Right, you know, they'll sit there and they'll, you know, try to find other things to connect themselves to you. So you got to be careful, you know. Don't be impressed. That's why a lot of older men love young girls. Because if you got a Benz, bitch, I'm not sitting there getting me a Benz like, oh my God, this is so cute. And I'm trying to take all these pictures and all this fucking shit, like to show that I'm with this person and like, oh, we ain't doing nothing. We ain't doing it. It's a car. We get to and fro. And it look cute. Okay, we getting to and fro cute. Okay, I like your car, it's cute. You know? No, niggas want you to sweat them over. Like, get the fuck out of here, nigga. I used to watch that shit growing up. That's why I didn't fuck with certain drug dealers. Like, get the fuck out of here, nigga. You drawing too much attention anyway. And I wasn't raised like that. My parents were drug dealers and it was low key shit. That's too loud. That's how you get ran in your house and all that shit. Uh, so yeah, they try to, they make sure they try to try things that you talked about. Never tried it before. And they try it too. Right, 19 Keys? You were talking about the sword fighting when I was talking about that. Remember that? I swear, man. Anyway, it was just a metaphor. I'm just saying, hey, I'm not making this shit up. All right, what else? 13. Need you to agree with his good points, which a sane person should. So they want you to agree with, like, they'll try to make their point, like, am I right or not? And you be like, yeah. And then they'll take that and run with it. Like, nah, no, bitch. Okay, you was right about that. Okay, but I'm right about this. And but they don't see that. Once you agree that they right about something, then they trying to, push that, I'm right agenda. Bullshit. I've seen that so many times. Like, get the fuck out of here, nigga. Okay. Needs to come to wait a minute, needs to come in as a hero. Oh, he needs to come in as a hero. Like he saved you and shit. That's why when they do something for you, they throw in their face and throw in your face what they did for you. Well, I did. If it wasn't for me, I did this and I did that for you. See, I did that. Like, get the fuck out of here, nigga. And bitch, I did this for you. The fuck wrong with you? The fuck you mean? The fuck out of here with that shit. Nah. Mm-mm. And then they come at the last one that I had is they come at you indirectly. They talking about you and shit indirectly, but they don't come right out and say your name. They don't do none of that shit. You know, they just speak indirectly, and then they say all this degrading shit, hoping that it get under your skin. But see, it don't get under my skin. It just show me what type of demon I'm dealing with. That's what it shows me. It don't. That shit don't phase me. Like I said, my family done did me so motherfucking dirty that everything that y'all trying to do, they done already did. So when I see that shit, it sits out. It sits out like a thumb. It's I can't resist but see it. So that shit is whack. That shit is and that's Philly niggas though. That's Philly niggas for you. But I ain't interested. I'm good. You feel me? There's certain Philly niggas I fucks with. There's certain Philly niggas I don't. But at the moment, I just ain't found nothing I like. But the moment I do, I'm on that ass. So it don't matter. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I don't care. I'm not that type. And I was just talking to who was I talking to? Oh, my neighbor. And I was telling her how my ex-boyfriend, Taj, his mom, told me what she said. Yeah, she wanted to tell me something in so many words. His own mother was like, "Yeah, if I tell you this, you will never want to fuck with him again." And you know what I said to his mom? I said, "You know what? I don't want to know." I mean, because I said to myself, what type of fucking mother would say that shit to her son's girlfriend, who's a good woman? I just wasn't understanding that because, bitch, something wrong with you if you couldn't tell that I wasn't a good woman, but you knew I was because you said it to me numerous of times how I'm too much of a good woman for your son. But why would you sit there instead of just schooling your son? Because he watched some family members die in a fire. So that fucked with him mentally, but that's an excuse to be the way you are. feel me? Because in the end of the day, hey, nobody leaves life. I mean, leaves Earth alive. So we all gotta die. So at some point, you have to come to this acceptance of death. You have to. That's just something you gotta do. But anyway, I felt like that was disrespectful, and I told my neighbor too. I said, you know what? I kind of regret it, but then I don't. But I wish I would have known what it was that she was saying. But I didn't really care because I'm going by how he treated me and what we went through and at that time. You know what I'm saying? And that's the nigga I ended up stabbing in his head because he didn't kick my fucking door in. Running up my steps. I ain't coming down going, what? Nigga, I ain't know if you went upstairs and got a gun. Hiding shit in my house. I had already been shot by a nigga. Like what? Nigga, you ain't paying no motherfucking bills and you do that. I'm thinking he coming down my steps, so I'll just say, get out my house. You know, I ain't see nothing in his hand, man. Look, just get the fuck out. You know, you just scared me like that. Then get the fuck out. You didn't want to get out. You gonna go you felt like you was obligated to go to my kitchen and grab a knife because I had knives in my hand. Of course, I'm telling you to get out my house. I ain't run up the steps after your ass. No, I was waiting for your ass to come down with whatever because when you had a gun or not, look, we both was gonna die that night. For real. So at the end of the day, you should have just got out the door. But no, you wanted to grab a knife. So once you did that, I blacked out and I started stabbing that nigga. And every time I seen that hand move, I was on that ass. So he was all stabbed up. They found his ass with the blood trail. You feel me? And do I regret it? Fuck no. You ain't had no business in my fucking house. Period. I don't give a fuck who I said I had in my shit. Bitch, you was not obligated at all. You had no mail coming to my house at all. So you had no proof that you lived in my home. I allowed you to stay in my house after taking you out of shelter. Excuse me, Taj? Like, nigga, I feel that energy. But I dealt with niggas like this nigga trying to plead for me when all you want to do is hurt me. Like, I don't see that shit, nigga. I wouldn't be surprised if you knew where I lived at. I don't give a fuck. Look, all I know is my shit's secured. Anything outside of that, and you come in my home, whatever I do to you, I don't give a fuck. But all I know is if I get, because I got to get a sign too. Thank God my business is my home address, so I can get a trespassing sign. So that means anything outside of that, I can kill your ass. I don't give a fuck. All I know is I'm covering my ass. So play that game, but there's no dummy here. I promise you that. I know you think that. A lot of you do. Mom, Craig, Stephanie, India, Mooka, Mook, Najee, Trail. Oh, I can name names. Shahida. Y'all all shady. I can keep going. And you think you're gonna use taffy as a muscle? Oh, man, please. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Y'all got to be a fucking joke. But anyway, I'm just gonna say, I'm just gonna kick my feet up and enjoy the show. I'm gonna enjoy this energy because I ain't gonna do nothing but play with that shit. Once I play with it, I'm gonna send that shit back. Somebody's gonna be sick. So you can go ahead and keep playing with me all you want, and I'm gonna play right back. But those are signs, okay, and it's plenty, plenty, plenty more. You know, plenty more. Try to make you think they the shit. You ain't the shit. You're not the shit. And those be the main people. Lazy, don't clean. The fuck? Like, I just don't, I'm not getting it. Like, this shit is funny. It's real funny. But I'm glad that I've grown because I be hurting a lot of people right now. And that breath right there, exhaling, was exactly what I was doing. That was a breath of freedom, free from your shit, because I can care less. See, what I've learned is you can't really bother somebody who don't give a fuck. It's impossible. It's impossible. Once a person is in that I don't give a fuck bag, it's nothing you can do. You might get their attention by doing some dumb shit. That's just making them hate you, sending that, negative eye at your ass, hoping some fuck shit happens to your ass. That's all that's happening. It's not what you think will happen, you know? That's that undeveloped brain shit. Like, my mom always told me, too smart for your own good. You think you know everything. You don't know shit. Oh, well, guess what? I know it. I know more than you thought I knew. But in reality, it is a, a good metaphor because people that are book smart don't have common sense. It's a rarity that they do, but they really don't have common sense. They want to believe that they do, but they don't. They really don't. Because if you had common sense, then your ass wouldn't have got caught, right? You would have knew how to maneuver to stay under the radar, but you didn't. You exposed yourself, thinking you wasn't being seen, but you was. I don't give a fuck. And I'm gonna always love my young boys. Shout out to the young boys. Shout out to my young bucks. You feel me? It's just like I said, a nigga, oh yeah, he got to be smoother than a motherfucker dressing, not slick far as playing games and shit. I'm that bitch. I bust niggas upside their head. I don't be trying to hear that shit. Now, have I changed? I don't know because I haven't been in a relationship. But do I condone niggas playing in my fucking face? Fuck no. The fuck out of here is no. I'm not sweet like that. Nah, I'm gonna find a way to get your ass back. you know. Oh yes, I will, and it's gonna hurt because I want to pay attention to what you like, what you don't like, all of that shit. That's how I hurt. That's how I hurt every nigga I was with. I studied your asses. That's why they could never beat me the fuck up because I always sparred with their asses too. So I see how you move. Right. Like, come on now. Pay attention. You didn't do that. Ashley, I would never fuck with you again. You're a faggot. You fuck my brother. And from my understanding, what my mother told me was Arlene had AIDS. So if she had AIDS and he fucked her, then he got AIDS too, right? Oh, and he fucked his sister, but I don't think that they was fucking then. I mean, come on. Mm-mm-mm. Wow. All that shit is messy. I ain't got time for none of that. So don't bring your mess over here, because that's your shit. All I can do is talk about what a person did to me, how they made me feel, and what you tried to do to me. So yeah, so yeah, that's not my problem. Not at all. And then Ashley, you said your baby mama died in a car accident. How come that day you called me a fake? And that's what God said. God said, damn, You shouldn't have never spoke to him. That was the one that, oh, you cry. Oh, you the one that got away. Look, nigga, I would never fuck with you. I'm sitting there like, God was like, why did you even entertain that? So I would never entertain that again from no ex. But it was just once again to let you know, nigga, I'm doing good, even though I know you're not. Sick ass. Ah, ain't got nothing to do with me. I tell you that. But anyway, that was me channeling. I don't know why, but apparently God does. So that's what all that matters. So yeah, but the names that I named, these are exes that had that same mentality as far as what I was reading. You feel me? The same mentality and more. But we ain't gonna talk about all of them. But those who just came to mind, you know. So yeah, share that. I'm ready to go because I want to make my salmon. My salmon. So I'm trying to figure out I want to cut it in nuggets or as a whole. But I don't either with my salad. It's gonna be that. Anyway, I'm up out of here. What it's like without love and laughter. Even if you gotta hug yourself, hug somebody. Feed that heart. Feed it. Don't beat it. Feed that heart. Ah, 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 ah. This is eyes rolling to the back. I love everybody. Oh yeah, they tired. When I say that, they normally run over to me. Everybody, hey, everybody. The royal jumped up. Niggas like, bitch, fuck you, I'm too. My babies be chilling, boy. They be chilling. Oh, I gotta post my vegetables. Yo, squash grows so fast. OMG. And my lettuce, they grew fast too. I had it in the shade. So I'm learning that the sun been killing my plants. Oh, I feel the sensation burning on my left, above my lid, on the side, say about 2 inches up. That's where it was. I be getting feelings and stuff. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, you guys. Once again, YouTube is fucking with me. They said that my video will be playing at 3:45 a.m. and that wasn't true. It was actually at 11:45. That is a sign of harassment and some other things I don't know that I gotta ask AI. But yeah, anyway, remember, hurt people do hurt things. Let me see, do I have that banner here? Where is it? Yes. Wait a minute. Oh, sorry. Let me just let that go across. Hurt people do hurt things. Remember that, and they do. But you know what? If you can find a person that hurts and don't hurt others, you got you a good friend. You know, 'cause I ain't trying to hurt nobody while I'm hurting. That's just like shit. Somebody gotta lift somebody. Like it just doesn't make sense. I never try to analyze why it doesn't. It just don't make sense. Don't do that. It's not good to do. You know, for all of that, just don't be around a person. I'd rather just be by myself for all of that. But anyway, I be chilling. My neighbor, she be wanting me to chill with her. And I'm just looking like I'm not with that shit every day. Like, like I understand we neighbors, but I just don't want to do that every day. We're out welcome. I want to still appreciate people. And I can't do that if I'm around them every day. You know, and plus that'll make me drink more and smoke more, and I ain't trying to be doing none of that shit. I just like my little slow pace. And that's that. Anyway, I'm about this. Peace. Y'all stay safe. Once again, welcome. New subscribers. By the way, when you hear me burp, that means deliverance or accuracy. So, yeah. I don't know why God designed it like that, but yeah. But I do still speak truth, even though you don't hear me burp. All right? But yeah, you'll get used to it. And you hear it a lot. You'll be like, oh, okay, oh, wow. Yeah. Uh, I confirm a lot of scientific things and what's in the Bible. And so do you. Just gotta tap, 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 tap. Yeah. Anyway, I'm up out of here. You stay.